Hey guys, this is George. I created this video to show you the kind of analysis that I go through when critically looking for mistakes in my throw. I decided to break it down into three sections. One of them is consistency, the second one is toss analysis, and the third one is conclusions and recommendations. It has been a labor of love, and it's taken me a good 3 weeks to compile in a way that I was happy with. I hope you enjoy it, and this is hopefully the first episode of Crap Scene Investigation. I'm hoping that other people will give me some material for me to look at and give them a critical sort of analysis in the same way that you will see me throwing. Every person who actually does that will have a result in, say, 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how difficult it is for me to sort of look at the video and give them my analysis. I encourage people to use 240 frames per second on their smartphones and at least 2 camera angles so that I can see clearly from beginning to end what happens with the toss. One, two, three, that's a drift. Let's find where we enter things. 3. Eso. bit of a push, 527. Open them up. Get our 15 back. The right die went off axis, so I'll need a bit more skin on the right die, ring finger. 325 again off axis. 5 is our point. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 9 axis. So that's 210. Using a very relaxed grip. Thumb is just touching the edge. 6-1. With a 2-5 facing. Alright, so what I need to do now reset everything very quickly because whoops, it's 1,000 marker. They gave me 25 bucks. I'm going off axis a lot. Going to neutralize the off axis by rotating towards me, quarter turn both dice, 5, 3, 1, 3. Let's see if that works. Dice out. 6, 3, 9, no. But it doesn't hurt. Five, 3, 1, 3. I should have been straight up. 4, 6, 10 axis. So we're on the 9, got the 10. We drop 7. Then we have 3 blacks. Three, 2, 3, 6 turned over 5, 3, 1, 3. Dice up. 2-5 facing. There is obviously something that I'm doing. Hey Krusha, what's up, man? I'm doing something which I can't understand why I'm doing it. I'm pushing the dice. Give me 25 back. So these 6 1s and 2 5s that I'm seeing, I can't avoid them, but the idea is not to avoid them. The idea is to actually try and fix them. This is what I'm going to be doing. Although I pick up from a little bit to my left. There's a 1-5 implosion of both dice. It was a bad shot. 2-3 facing. 1-5-6. So I'm pushing the dice, and I don't know how I do it. Dice out. Boxcars. Pushing the left die. I'm gonna minimize the backswing to a 2 count. 1, 2, 1, 2. Heart 6. That's point apparently 210. 15 pass line. 5-1-5-3. Dice out. 1, 2, 1, 2. So 6-8 explosion. Both dice exploded, so that's a push. If you've got dice in front of you, dice out. 1, 2, 3 drift. Both dice of axes again. Dice out. 5-6 your double pitch axis. Dice out. 3-6-9. Finally, a number. 10. 5-3-1-3 is a set. Heart 10, off axis right. Seven gives me 300. Five, 3, 1, 3. Nice up. Two, 6, 8 primary. Last point. 210, 225. Not working, come out by 3-1-3. Dice out. 2-4-6. Axis. Five, 3-1-3. Two, 1, 2. 5-4-9. Axis. For 10. Get 500. Five, 3-1-3. Dice up. 1, 2. 2, 3, 5. Axis. 200 pays 280. Five, 3-1-3. Heart 10. So what? 4 means 20. Pays 800. That's the first marker. Five, 3-1-3. Dice up. 1, 2, 4, 3. Should have regressed, but it was a 2, 6, 8 facing, and just turned the dice. 2, 6 was facing me, so this one must have been either this one or this one side rotated. Never mind. Hey, no shoes, what's up, man? Five, 3, 1, 3. So, just out 2 count, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 axis. And we'll continue. So my dice stopped doing what they were doing before. It was just a matter of posture and a shorter backswing. Stand proud. Elbow straight, 2 count, 1, 2. 1 for 5 off axis. It was a 5, 4, just in case, so we know what was there. 210. 5, 3, 1, 3. Dice up. 1, 2. 4, 5, 9. 10. That's point, so it's actually 25. Very good. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice out, not working. 1, 2. Push the bit, aces. So we pay for that mistake. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice out. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 drifts. And working. 6, 5 yoke. That's a drift again. Give it 15 back. Drift and drift. Changing landing zone a bit to the right. Dice up. 1, 2. Hard 10. Not what I wanted, but five, 3, 1, 3. Dice out. 1, 5, 6 implosion of both dice. Dice out. 2, 6, 8 primary with a hard 6 facing. I am much happier with the throw now than I was before. Dice out. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. Off axis 9. For 10, I'll give you 500. Sorry, I was at 375. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice up. 1, 2. 2, 4, 6. That's axis. Very welcome. But I saw 1, 6, 7 on them. Got scared. 455. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice out. 1, 2. 6, 5 drift with a 3, 4, 7 facing. That wasn't a good one. One, 3, 4. Off axis left. So I have 200 there. I'll give them 10, they give me 400. Dice out. 1, 2. 5, 6 your double pitch with a 3, 5. 5 facing. That's a repeater. Hi, East Coast. 5313. Two, 6-5 yo drift with a 4-3 facing, so it wasn't a good one. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice up. 1, 2. 2, 6, 8 primary. That's 455. Is going to be the set. Nice up. 1, 2. Come on. Come on. It opened up like that. Was a 3-1-4. Just had to go off axis. Alright, so let's rotate 5-3-1-3. Straight elbow, dice out. Again, 1-4-5. Doesn't make sense why it's going off axis. Bring this one down. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice out. Push dice 5, 4, 9. 350. Let's take it to 400 minus this. Five, 3, 1, 3. Dice out. 2, 3, 5. That's point. Axis. $150 is 210. That's 152. 360, 385. Dice out. Working. Boxcars. That was rubbish. Drop 25. Okay, so here are the conclusions of all this work that I put in. And here it is, basically. Conclusion number 1. Most of my results are landing on axis. So we can assume from that the mechanics are consistent. Conclusion number 2. From the toss and release cam, this supports finding number 1. Conclusion number 3. Landing zone consistency is cyclical. Basically, there is a bunch of results that are hitting the same landing zone, and then there's another bunch of results hitting another landing zone. This, I think, was my decision to do so at times, so I think it's worth keeping it a bit more constant. The 7s. Well, I had 1 7 which came from the right die, 2 7s from the left die, and 1 double pitch. The drifts. I had 3 1 2 3s, which means the dice drifted to the right, and 2 6 5 yos, which was a shift to the left. Had 1 double pitch during the throw, and 2 5 6 yos. So that supports the idea of me being on the right sets, V sets. Left die. The left die had a result of 1 off axis 11 times. Result of 2, which is on axis, 7 times. Result of 3, which is facing me, 4 times. Result 4, 4 times. So the facing me and the front of the dice landed equally. Result of 5, which is on a 5-3-5-1 set, is on the top. I had that 9 times, and the result of 6, which is off axis, 8 times. The right die had the result of 2, result of 1, which was right at the top, only 2 times, and that's important. Result of 2, which is off axis, 6 times. Result of 3, 6 times. Result of 4, 7 times. Result of 5, which is off axis, 10 times. And result of 6, wait for it, 12 times. So the bottom die on the left, on the right die, the bottom side of it appeared more than anything else that I had thrown. The last conclusion is having put all the information through Bone Tracker. Bone Tracker could not recommend anything higher in SRR than the 10.85. I 7'd myself out with a 437 on axis so that I could see whether there was any other recommendation from it. So it dropped my SRR to 8.8. So the idea that Bone Tracker could not recommend anything else is going to fit into our recommendations, which are coming up now. Recommendation number 1 is I need to control my left die a lot better. So I've been giving a lot of attention to the right die, and you will hear me saying I need to have more skin on the right die. Now I need to focus on the left because there is an imbalance between the two. Most 7s came from the left die. It seems that from the slow motion cameras at the landing zone, it has a sideways momentum which takes it off its axis more often than the right die. Yeah, it's more often. The right die remains more on axis than the left die, and its top face rarely shows up as a result. So that means what? It means that I should have it in mind when I try to avoid certain numbers. For example, if I want to avoid a 10, then I should have a number on the top right die with faces of anything than the 1, 2, or 3. As a result of the recommendations in 1 and 2, I need to recalibrate my grip to avoid having the left eye issues on the release. Recommendation number 4, I think I should create or strive to have a more constant landing zone as opposed to changing it during the whole roll, so that I am able to do the grip adjustments and have more constant results and judge from that how to go on. As far as the sets are concerned, I would agree with Bone Tracker in the sense that the 3V overall is the set for me, and I should not be changing it that much. Maybe I should hybrid the set, but 3V and the family of V sets and cross sixes are the way to go for me. And those are the actual recommendations that I would give to somebody else, but it took a long time for me to work out certain things, and you need to look at them from a very critical point of view, from different angles, so that you can see how the dice behave on landing, what they do after they land, and how you can rewind this to the point where you're releasing, and rewind it even further back to the point where you're gripping, so that you can change a few of the parameters and make constant some other parameters to make your results more consistent. As I said at the beginning of this video, this was a very sort of critical view. It took, I think, a good 4 weeks now to put together, and I'm hoping that other people will see the benefit of such a sort of detailed analysis, and if they want to, I will have a look at their videos. But please make sure that you provide high quality 240 frames per second videos, so that I can have a very close-up look at how the dice behave. This is George. Hope you enjoy this analysis. This is the first episode of Crap Scene Investigation, and I'm hoping there's going to be more with other people sort of putting their videos through to me, and I will definitely have a look, but I will not be able to offer them an opinion, any recommendations or any conclusions if I don't take my time and look at the videos very closely. On that note, thank you guys for watching. This is George. Dice are out.